So when we go live,
Hello,
behave
hello.
yourself. Like we're not live yet, right?
How's everybody? Yes, we are. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Elmer. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Mike. Hi, Loretta and Jason.
No, Loretta and Jason are here. Ugh. Hey guys.
How
Hey,
you all
Mike.
doing today?
VIP Mike. How are you doing, buddy?
How is everybody today?
Hey, Sue. Hello, hello.
How's everybody this fine Friday night?
Terry's here. Hello, hello.
Everybody doing good? Happy Friday. Freezing? It's cold here. It's cold today. Cooler.
Scorpion Ridge, what you up to, buddy? How are you? Sam, Larry. My favorite Larry I know.
Spring's good so far. It's probably been our first real week of spring.
The sunshine behind us. The sun just came out like an hour ago.
If even.
Yeah, maybe 20, 30 minutes ago.
It's been raining
for a couple days.
Pouring all since yesterday.
Which is good. It's gonna wake everything up. What's up, Perry? Dan. My favorite Sean in Alaska. My favorite YouTube channel out there. Nicest guy. Best cabin builder. Second best cabin builder around.
Thank you. Vintage Modesty. Thank you. Chopped it all off. I chopped half of it off before we went to Florida, and then I came back and chopped it all off.
First time you cut it short in a long time. 40 degrees here, guys.
Yeah.
Throw out your temp and where you're at and see what it's like around the world.
Yeah, I think in this northern area, it's been yeah, it's 38 out right now here. Tomorrow it's gonna be high 50s, so that's exciting. It's gonna be sunny. So
this smile right here is for our good old buddy Larry. Get some good news. Cancer shrinkness. We love shrinking. We love that.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know it's a hard go. Hope you can laugh at all Jenny's jokes and it makes you feel a little better.
41 and windy, no snow. Yes, the S word's gone. That's all that matters, right, Sean? Dave, we didn't do much today. We went to town and stacked up the fridge and bought some stuff we needed for spring stuff, like gardening stuff, and we just went and spent some money this morning and got out of the cabin because it was pouring rain, so there wasn't really much we could do.
Went to the farm and seed store and bought a bunch of seed and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So I bought stuff for the birds, corn for the birds. You guys know how I like to feed the birdies.
It's been like a bird sanctuary around here lately. Hundreds of birds flying around.
Yeah, if you follow us, awesome. If you follow us on Facebook, you see my bird videos every day.
There's my buddy Paul. Woot woot. How you doing, buddy?
$172 gallons of syrup you made? Oh my gosh, we made what? Maybe 10?
We got about, I don't know, maybe
10 gallons, 8 to 10 gallons.
8 to 10 gallons of syrup, so that's good.
Yeah, so we made that
172 gallons of syrup.
That's a lot.
Nice. There you go. There's something for me to work toward.
One day. The turkeys haven't been. We could hear them in the woods the last couple of days, but they haven't been back up by the cabin. Well, they did. You guys saw that if you're on Facebook. But there was a tom in the front yard the other day because the dogs were going nuts.
I was watching it, and the puppies went nuts.
Hi, Greg and Katie.
Brandon, welcome, my friend. Glad you found us. Putting up with us so far. Thanks for being here. It's a lot of Yeah, we got a list. We're letting all our syrup settle in large jars, and then we're gonna bottle it here in the next
smaller jars,
week or two.
and then we'll reach out to you all that wanted some.
A bunch of people emailed us, so
we'll get going there. It's just a process. We want to finish making it. We just finished the 6th and final batch this week.
Yeah.
So we'll get going there.
78 in Albuquerque. 10% humidity. That's perfect.
SC
from Pat.
I do math. I teach math and language arts reading, but mostly math. But trying to cut back on it. I want to not have to do it as much in like 6 months.
Katie and Greg are here from This Off-Grid Life, or Katie or Greg.
One of them. Both of them.
Are you both here?
Yeah, sun is coming in a little bit. It's been gray all day.
Pouring for the last 2 days.
Yeah,
and then
all day
just
yesterday.
Popped out like an hour ago, so we're smiling. Went for a quick little lap around the cabin with the pups.
Yes, the puppies got to be outside. They have cabin fever. They've been stuck inside pretty much 2 days in a row.
Sean, I didn't get to watch your video yet. Did I see countertop?
Cabinets, they were saying.
I thought it was countertop cabinet went on the cabinets. I don't know. I saw it for like half a second, so I'm looking forward to watching that.
He was editing after we came back from town today.
Yeah. If anybody here has not been over to Sean's channel at Sean in Alaska, you need to go there. You won't regret it. Sean is the nicest guy, and he is living the dream. So check him out.
It's just Katie. She said Greg's working. That's a Jenny move
That's
too.
a better.
Come in and you come in and get a snack and hang out for a bit. Leave them to work on their own. Terry, I'd like to do honey, but I like bees. I know they're good, but I don't know that I could manage bees.
They're a lot of work to keep alive. They're, from what I've heard.
I think it'd be kind of fun to maybe you can rent or lease out a space for them. Like if you have lots of flowers and honeybee owners, will
farmland, I'm sure.
They'll let you, they'll put their hives on your thing and they'll come maintain it and then they'll exchange you some honey. So I should look into that. So.
Thanks, Katie, for hanging out here for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We know you guys are busy.
Yeah, always working. It never ends. If anybody knows it, it's someone like you guys. Next big project. I don't know what the next big project would be. We're working on a few different things right now.
I've been fiddle farting for the last week.
It's been hard because it's been cold out and been precipitating, so it makes it hard to work outside.
we're doing fiddle fart, so when the weather does get really nice, we can really kill it. So greenhouse, yeah, we're working on, and we're thinking about posting a little kind of a low-key video tomorrow, possibly.
What the start of our next project.
Yeah. Which is,
you guys will see. I posted, if you're on Facebook, I posted on Facebook a preview kind of picture. Don't last week, I posted a preview picture we're working on. So,
it's kind of a low key video, though. It's not super exciting, but it's good off-grid experience.
Scorpion Ridge said, "Congrats on the 1 million views on the ladder." I posted on Facebook on my our Facebook page. I posted his short of him on the ladder. I got 1 million views, guys. Last time it got hacked, my page, our first page did before that could happen. So it's kind of exciting that I got 1 million views and it's helped the page grow, so that's exciting.
I have to fall off the ladder more often. Almost fall off the ladder more often.
1 million views though. Let's see what we keep going up to. It's exciting. It's fun that people share it and
Sean's Sean in Alaska. He's still here.
Yep, just click on
Check
his
him
name.
out. Click on his name, or Google or YouTube search Sean in Alaska.
Yeah.
SEAN. He's here. A couple comments below you, Terry. Mary from Chicago. Thanks, Mike, for the shout out about the thumbs up.
Yes, we appreciate
it. Helps
it.
a lot.
The likes and everything helps so much, and we truly, truly appreciate it. We can see the Milky Way some nights when it's clear out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the summer, it's really
the dippers and all that good stuff.
You can see it really nice at night when it's clear in the summer, right? I mean, the last few months it's been pretty horribly cloudy out or really cold out at night, and I haven't gone outside.
Yeah, it hasn't been. We're coming into that season where we can see everything nice and sit outside for a bit. Oh, very nice. Tell 81-year-old mother Rachel loves you both. Nice. Tell her we said hello.
Thank you. We like that. Hear that.
Makes us happy. That's the whole goal, right?
We like to share our lives with all of you.
Oh yeah,
hello.
Dan and Barbara here. Woot woot. Different kind of quiet. You guys might have seen their channel. Brooke went and hung out with them, a year ago? Pretty close to a year ago, and interviewed them just like they did us.
Mm-hmm.
Dan and Barb don't live too far from here, and they popped in and were awesome people. Loved meeting them. They hooked Jenny up with some rhubarb, which was awesome. She's like smiling and excited to get that in the ground. So thank you guys. Check out their channel if you guys have never seen a different kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Someone asked Sue, I think it was, asked how the garlic was. It's called almost all coming up. I think every single spot I put up, it came up. So it's really exciting. I got onions to plant. We bought some seed potatoes today. We're going to have an awesome garden this year.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. Scott's here. I saw your comment earlier, but I got distracted.
Wind turbine. We want to get one. We're trying to see if any of the companies want to sponsor us for one so we can test it out.
We're going to do one eventually.
We'll do one. We just can't find the really good ones are quite expensive. So we're hoping maybe somebody wants to send us one. One of the companies so we can test it out for everybody.
All the puppies are swimming in toys right now. They
have lots of toys.
Appreciate the offer, but they're doing good right now.
I haven't killed too many toys lately.
Yeah, they'll start taking them outside and ripping them apart here pretty soon.
Yes,
so
they sneak them outside one at a time, and then we slowly find them all.
Yeah.
As the year goes on. Oh yes, they're sleeping 100%. The dogs are both sleeping. Timber's next to Jason.
Timber's
and
right here.
Scout was next to me, but he gave up.
We've had a fire going.
Bye, Larry. See you later. Thanks for being here.
See you, buddy. Yeah, the temps are like right at that point where you have to have a fire to take the chill off, but now it's 85 in here.
But it was like windy as heck today, and like the trees were bent over sideways.
45, 50 mile an hour winds today. Lots of trees over the road.
So we had a fire going. We've been having a fire going all day, and we just start one kind of at night or in the morning, right?
Yeah. Start
right now
in the middle of the night so Jen can work in the morning and not be cold. Cynthia, we love it here, but we are not hermits, right?
No, we'll go.
So we go downstate a lot. Not a lot.
We go downstate once or twice a month. It's been a busy, kind of crazy last 2 months with Florida and then everything else we had going on. So, but we saw a lot of people. We see our friends once or twice a month though.
Yeah.
And that's was before we started doing this. That was pretty much what we did. So I'm okay with it. We talked to people, text
You know, we
messages
have
and stuff,
we
and
have
I don't know.
communication with everybody. So
So,
Laura loves your hair.
Avalon. We just were outside when the sun came out and counted all the blueberries, and every single one of them look like they have some green on them. There's like one or two that have barely any green on them.
Not leaves, just the stems.
Like every single, like the stems are all turning green after winter. So every single one. There was one that looks like it's struggling a little, but it had green at the bottom. So it's pretty exciting. I think we're gonna have them all back.
Hopefully they all survived. It appears to be that way so
far.
No buds on anything yet. It's way too too early for that.
We're in northern Michigan, and I know a lot of you guys are like in mid America or farther south, and it's like a completely different climate up here. Like we are a good 4 to 6 weeks behind everyone else on springtime.
Yeah.
Everyone else, you see all these other like off-grid and homesteading channels doing spring, and they have flowers, and they've been outside for a month, and we are way behind on that. It's just because of where we are in Michigan.
Yeah, the only thing budding at this time is the red maples. Mm-hmm. They budded out, but everything else is still bare.
Our fruit trees are starting to bud, though.
I mean, they're not like opening, but they're showing signs of life, so that's good.
There's not too many.
We had mosquito.
We had mosquitoes. M. Jones. We had no burning bans. Sometimes they don't like ban it. They just say to be caution.
Yeah.
Like they say, take caution. They don't like tell you can't burn though.
Yeah, this is a funny time of year because there's no greenery yet. So yeah, you do have to be careful from all the
but they don't like say you can't burn. They just tell you to take caution and like have a hose or have a way to put it out.
So. Loretta, we were outside like 2 days ago before it rained.
Yeah,
Wednesday, and the mosquitoes were swarming me.
Yeah, they were really bad because we were out about this time of night and we were finishing up our project. They were really insane. No. So I'm gonna skip it. I told Jason 2 weeks ago, I will take bugs and mosquitoes over the 6 months of snow. Because it's depressing. It gets really hard. Like I ache to get outside and do stuff. So I will take the bugs over the snow every day of the week. Every day of the week. How much syrup we got? We made about at least 8 gallons. We have
about 8 gallons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 8 gallons.
Well, plus we have the 4 in here.
Oh yeah,
so we have about 8 to 10. We got 8 to 10. So that's exciting. 10 gallons, and we'll break it up into like some pints and quarts for you guys all. I think I have about like 15 to 20 of you. So we gotta break it into stuff according so that way we can get as many some syrup.
I don't over process the syrup, so there's a lot of like sugar sand and stuff in it, so we let it settle for a few weeks, and then I'll have like a half gallon, and there'll be just a little bit, so we get nice clean stuff when we repackage it after a week or after a month. So we'll get to that ASAP, guys, and get to the list. We appreciate you. How did we I found Jenny. She was just walking on the side of the road, picked her up. Mm-mm. She hasn't left my side since then.
No, funny. We met online 14 years ago.
Online dating. Back when we were on grid.
Almost 14 years ago.
Jen and I guess you had a social network, but I worked for myself, or I have worked for myself. So, and it's hard to meet people, right?
Yeah.
So online dating. So that was when online dating was like brand new, kind of, right?
Yeah. Or was it? Well, it had been around, but it's become a lot more trendy now. But
a lot more popular. But yeah, we met on Match.com. Today's video is sponsored by Match.com. Check the links in the description box below. So Yep. We
I
went
know
on a date.
Lucas.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I just didn't want you. Okay, go ahead. You're fine. He took me out on a fancy date, and I stuck around. I never left.
Yep. Couldn't get rid of her. Married for what? 6 years?
Almost
6,
7.
Almost 7.
Almost 7 years.
Something like that.
Lucky number 7. Can't have maple syrup anymore. Why is that? That's a shame. Too much sugar. I've got a friend that's like that. They can't like have it because they're like diabetic. So
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Yeah, this wasn't online dating like
Tinder's.
This wasn't hookup.
It was
dating.
Match.com. You like emailed and chatted back and forth for months at a time.
Jen talked to me like 3 or 4 times on the phone before we even met up. So wasn't like that.
So what would you guys like to see us work on this summer? We've kind of maybe mentioned it in a few videos. Like this last video, we kind of mentioned a few of our projects.
The video we posted the day before
about
yesterday.
The update on the dry pour. So what are you guys most excited to see? We talked about the treehouse, an outdoor kitchen, a sugar shack.
I want to really want to do
on a cellar. You talked about cellar. That, yeah.
Like that's kind of something I've wanted to do for years, but obviously cabin and barn is priority over that. So,
but I don't know which one. I mean, what would you guys want to see us work on first? Root cellar. We're gonna do.
Poor Jen, 14. Yeah, poor her. We've been on this earth for 40 and she's only gotten 14 with me. Poor Jen.
Treehouse. The treehouse is probably like the last one on because it's just like a fun project. So if we get everything done this summer. So when we were dry pour, we definitely wanted to get that done like as soon as we possibly can. We just need the temperatures to be cooperative.
For what?
It's the dry pour.
Oh, yeah.
M. Jones said we want to do like 2 more, like I said, in front of the house and on the side. But we just need the temperatures to be...
We may or may not do the dry pour, but we're going to look at options.
At least in the front of the door.
We'll figure it out.
Stuff. Zip line to the bottom of the hill. Everybody wants that.
Adrian and I we get our music off of Epidemic Sound because it's a subscription we have and it's royalty free.
Yeah,
so
we pay for we pay like
$10
a year
a month, so we have to.
It's a little bit more now that we do sponsorships, but
it's $10 a month, give or take $1 or $2, and that way we don't get copyright claims. And you can find all kinds of great stuff on there to add to your videos if you do that. Not like stuff you hear on the radio, obviously. But a lot of remakes and stuff that are very good. I love a variety of music, so that's why one day you'll be listening to classical, next day we listen to this or that. Just depends on what kind of mood Off-Grid Jay's in. So I appreciate it. Kai's here from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, we got to get back to that, but we've just been busy.
Kai wants to throw us on an interview. You guys want to see us on an interview?
Like
on a podcast?
Was it a podcast? Is that what it was? I don't remember. Just been a little bit busy.
Put me on the spot and ask me questions I had no idea how to answer.
We've been a little busy.
See you build guest cabin down by the trip. I like that.
Sure, Tia. I was just updating like items on it. I don't know on the Amazon wish list. I don't know if I've deleted stuff off of it, but I was just putting new stuff on it just because I'm like, yeah, I'll just put it on there, and then when I want to buy it, it's there. But because I want so much fun stuff all the time, but I try to not buy it and spend money. So it just goes on a savings list.
Michigan life above the 45th parallel. You guys have to be coming back up pretty soon, right? To northern Michigan pretty soon.
Loretta and Jason, they said they didn't know they could get music from somewhere else. Send us an email because we can. There's like a referral link, and I think you can get a little bit of credit, and it kind of like will benefit us both. So send us an email, and I'll send you our link because then we both, it's like a mutually benefit kind of thing. Like you get a discount and we get like a free month. So it's like we both get a free month from it.
M. Jones, first move to solar. Go on Amazon and buy one solar panel from buy like a 100-watt Renogy panel and a charge controller. It's like $150, give or take, and you can hook that up to a deep cycle battery and learn that way. Like that's what I did with the bathhouse, and it's still down there charging the bathhouse, even though we haven't used it in 2 years. And then you just kind of like keep watching videos, and you'll figure it out.
Slowly improve, and it doesn't like you see our system is not an extravagant system compared to some other off-grid channels and stuff.
You just need a good access to sun or good exposure to sun.
Good exposure to sun, and we don't have.
Simplify.
You don't need a microwave. You don't need.
You could use that. I mean,
right,
the thing is, like, you could use that stuff. You just can't use it 10 hours a day. So actually, you could use a microwave. You need more batteries, but I feel bad that my videos, my earlier videos and solar videos, aren't more like informative. They're more just like, hey, I'm a dummy. Don't make the same mistakes I make. But that's because I was learning. You know, I'm not a teacher when I'm learning. So they're still fun to watch, I think, because you get to see how I started. But start out with spend $200 on a 100-watt panel and spend $200-300 on a battery panel and a charge controller. You'd be good to go.
Loretta and Jason, I saw you said you sent us an email the other day. I haven't seen an email come from you guys, so maybe you want to check to make sure.
You check the spam folder lately?
I check the spam folder like every other day.
Okay.
So check your sent messages, make sure it's sent over. I don't sew. So whoever just asked that, no, I am not a sewer. I don't have the patience for it. I tried to sew a hole in my jacket pocket this year, and it's done horribly, and I don't even care. I wish I had the patience for it. I am not, because I think that's like a very awesome, very cool kind of, skill to have, like crocheting and all that. But I bake. That is about as crafty as I get. Yeah, I like to do woodworking though too. I'm gonna do some more woodworking stuff. I got a lot of ideas what I'm gonna do this summer, so you guys will see some more woodworking from me.
We like to go with what intrigues us, and cabin building and in the woods, gardening. Sewing's cool. Like, it's good skill set to have, like she said, but she's more interested in like building little stuff. So
I like to build. I like to do what I'm like excited. I've got a couple ideas for some stuff I want to build, for stuff for like the loft and some stuff for outside. So I'm excited about that. I like woodworking. I like to cut it and like shape it, and I want to buy like some woodworking tools and stuff and do other kinds of woodworking.
You can do whatever you want. We need to organize that half of the pole barn, and you can have a little wood shop.
We've been using the planer lately, and that's fun because it makes the wood look so beautiful.
Yeah. Teach textiles. What's textiles, like quilting? Not quilting. Sorry, we show our ignorance. Textiles, like,
I feel like
quilting.
It's like a kind of skill like that, but I don't know for sure because I'm not up on the up.
You guys need to check out Loretta and Jason off-grid journey too. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. Loretta, her videos have gotten way better. Not that they were bad, hon. just like me, like you. It's fun to see how everybody progresses, and their videos are getting good, and they have a lot of fun. I hear that Jason does a lot of goofy stuff like I do, but she's not allowed to show it. So, what are you reading here? What am I talking too much? Sorry.
Why we wanted to go off grid? It just kind of happened that way, kind of, right?
We did a lot of rustic stuff before we had property, right? Like we went rustic camping,
and we
rustic
always
hiking,
like that.
like all just hiking. We spent some time at her family's property. We were in a motorhome without like much power or much access to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And because we don't make a ton of money off grid or
Property.
rural or off the beaten path, property is cheaper. And you know what? We've always kind of just
We just both like stuff simpler. Like, I mean, going to concerts and ball games are fun, but that's not like our every weekend kind of style thing like some people like to do. And we just prefer the quiet, simple life, sitting by a fire and reading a book or something.
And it's affordable.
Yeah, like but that's been like always our lifestyle. So
everybody would love to have that, big cabin on the lake with the view and this and that too, but that costs a ton of money. So we work with what we got here, and we did pretty good, I think.
Got a good view, got a good cabin. Sometimes I have good company.
Sometimes I'm on your good list.
Mm-hmm. Woodworking, we will do some. I will do, Mike. I want to make some more birdhouses. I want to have a lot of birdhouses. So all the birds.
Jen has like 8 bird. We haven't showed any of that.
Well, we put them up, and then it's just been not good weather. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birdhouses up now. Actually 6, because the one in the woodshed too. I want to build some more. I want to have little homes for all the birdies, so that way they can live here.
We enjoy watching the birds, and they are back. And we are excited about it.
Like in full force.
That is now part of my favorite part of spring. One, like everything's sprouting out of the ground, but the birds just come back, and it's like a bird symphony, like outside from the last couple weeks till midsummer, and then it's awesome.
The blue jays are out there every morning squawking. So no, we had chickens when we were downstate, but
we love chickens.
I would do if a neighbor up the road, like half a mile, has chickens, and like if I could like buy some chickens and let my chickens live with their chickens and like help take care of them, be like a community chicken, I'd be on board with that.
Like literally, I was this close to saying, let's build a chicken coop this summer and have chickens, right? I was this close. And then we went to town and we drove by 4 places that sell eggs in the 15 miles. And I'm like I love chickens. We really do. We love
and I like that there's no
fertilizer.
Waste.
We don't waste food. Like they eat all the scraps. Like the whole process, we love it. And we felt bad when we got rid of the ones we had downstate because we were here too much. It's just a matter of like we could literally. I kind of just rather support somebody that's 5 miles away and buy eggs. What?
I'm gonna see if the neighbors want to do community chickens.
Community chickens.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, community chickens. We go give them $4 and they give us a dozen.
But then
eggs.
I can go visit them and take videos of them and have like half a dozen chickens. And they're my chickens, but they're live at their house.
We'll just get chickens then, I guess.
I don't want chickens.
I want chickens. I really do. I want chickens. We love chickens.
Yeah, it was fun when we had chickens. I don't know how Scott would do with chickens, but Timber was good with chickens.
That'd be fine. I'll figure it out.
Oh, Greg and Katie are back. Stopping for dinner. What's for dinner, guys?
Let me guess.
We had chicken fajitas.
Wow. Do you guys show food in your videos? I don't think they ever. Do you guys ever cook? Like I know you cook, but do you ever show food in your videos? I don't recall ever seeing.
I've seen them do it like in a live here or there, but they do all their stuff. You guys still working on the fencing and the gates? I've like skimmed through the videos. I just haven't had time to like watch it and comment. We did like when the dogs talked though, Greg and Katie. We both giggled at that.
What?
When the dogs talked, remember we watched that one where the dogs talked?
That's like that's
Check
great.
the description box below.
I giggled.
We giggled for like 10 minutes. We're easily amused. Frank, we're here
we
pretty
are
much.
here full time. I'm done with the 80% thing now.
We literally only go downstate to see friends and family.
We do. Like when
there's like something going on with it. Otherwise, we're here.
Yeah, I've said 80%, but really in reality, like I was just thinking of this last night when I was laying in bed. I'm like, literally nobody's at their place more than 80% because they're either working, like gone all the time,
right,
or they go away for a weekend here or there anyway. So this literally is full time.
Yeah.
But I say 80% just because, like I said, we go downstate for a couple days.
Here, like
every other week,
once or twice a month.
Yeah.
It's to see friends and family, and because we don't have, we even see Greg and Katie just asked too. We own a laundromat.
That's what I said that a month ago.
Our house downstate is pretty much empty all the time, except for 4 or 5 days a month. And we go downstate to when we have plans to see friends and family and to do laundry because we don't have a good laundry setup here yet. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out, but we need to get a better one.
Yeah.
But
I had that realization, like I literally was sitting there.
He said that like 3 or 4 months ago. Like we just
we don't actually own a house downstate. We own a laundromat because we go down there, do 10 loads of laundry,
and we see friends.
I work for half a day.
I do 20 loads of laundry. We see 2 sets of friends in the 2 days we're home. I do 20 loads of laundry, and then we get back up here. So. It's empty.
And we have a video, a Q&A coming out in a few days or, this week that I kind of had on the back burner and I forgot about coming out. We'll kind of explain that. Like, we have a really tiny little house. It's not like some big mansion. It's like a house I bought when I was young, just before I met Jen. Like, everybody has their starter house, right? And we just never sold it because we paid it off real quick. Like we paid it off in 8-9 years, just dumped money toward it and then started saving for this journey. And, getting out of debt and not having any debt and living below your means is a big part of the off-grid adventure. And just because we didn't sell everything and move here doesn't make it any less exciting for us. I mean, it's awesome.
Just as much hard work.
Just a little more cautious, like not jumping into it all at once. So we could always sell the house downstate. It was just like a little tiny house.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's nice to have a place to sleep and we go see friends and family and we have the dogs and we can do laundry and everything too. So it works. We're just not there very often. It's okay.
MJ or M Jones, I did tell Jen that we're gonna have to capitalize on that house sitting there all the time.
We'll see one day maybe. So good night, Jerry. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We have people from all over France and Australia. Like you guys are from all over today. It isn't like Australia is like almost how far are they? Like almost a whole day, like 23 hours or something, or I don't even know. Like it's something crazy. I've got a friend that lives there and they're like a day, like maybe 14 or 15 hours ahead of us actually. So
Mrs. Honeybee. Hello.
Zach, YouTube, I don't know if it'll ever be I don't know if I could ever do it full time just because, we work full time on it, but they asked if it's like our full-time job, Zach did. We work full-time. If YouTube's our full-time job, we work full-time on it, but I don't think we'll ever get rid of our little side gigs because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
YouTube is
we spend all
substantial amount of our income now, yes. And a substantial amount of our time. Like Jen teaches a couple hours a day or tutors. We do a bunch of little things here and there to make money because it's just you need to make money. I know that's like the dream to go off grid and have zero expenses. And
good night, Paul. Thanks for being here. Have fun at the French Quarter Fest.
Oh, See you, buddy. You know.
But I don't know. I just would have never, like, my goal, I was telling Jason, and it's a goal for me, is to start making a little bit. I monetize on Facebook and make a very, very minuscule amount of money right now for the amount of work I put in for it. But I'm hoping that in like 5 to 6 months I'm making a little bit, like a substantial amount of money. And then I can tutor a lot less. Like I can just tutor like in the morning from like 8 to 10. Like that's the goal for me. But I'd still have tutoring and I wouldn't be cutting it out completely. And so I'd be able to expand on it if I chose, but that's my goal. That way I can contribute. So if you're on Facebook, you should follow us. I post daily pictures and stuff.
Follow Jen. Follow Jen.
I post
have
pictures
nothing to do with
I
it.
post pictures and videos of the dogs and our lives every day. It's nothing fancy, but
I'm glad you watch Greg and Katie, Mike, because they're good people. They really are. They work hard, and you know, I know you guys that are here know how much work it is. Everything we do. Same thing with this off-grid life. Katie and Greg, they work. They bust it. So
yeah, they work hard. They're always working hard. Everybody's working hard all the time.
Everybody's working hard. So
which is good.
Yeah.
It's good to work hard.
Keeps the world moving, you know.
Somebody asked about goats. I think all sorts of animals would be fun. But animals are a big commitment. Like chickens, at least you could leave for a day or two here or there. Like chickens, but like everything else needs so much more work. And life's already hectic enough as it is that I don't know that we want to add in too many more extra animals at this point rather than the maybe chickens. Like I said, I just want community chickens. That way I'm not fully committed to chickens.
We love animals.
I do. We don't have anything.
Jen feeds the wild birds instead of the chickens now. Yes. The ones that don't give us any egg return.
They give me enjoyment.
I believe it. I believe it, guys. The goats are fun. Like
they look like they're fun. You guys look like you have a lot of fun with your goats, but I know. I know you guys. I mean, I know talking to Katie on Instagram that it's a lot of work because if you want to go anywhere, they got to get somebody to watch all of their animals, and that's a lot of work. So,
well, I guess we're heading to BC at some point here.
Katie, are you guys still coming to visit Russell in September?
Ontario.
Because if you are, you got to come over here. Be not that far away.
I think Russell's only like 6 or 7 hours from us.
If even, because he's just outside of Toronto, right?
Oh.
So probably not that far.
A while. Always Gina. Thank you. Glad you guys like our videos. I'm glad you like our videos because we work hard on them and we have a lot of fun. Let me see. Is that better? There you go. A little bit better.
So. Oh, great. Katie said that we got to go visit BC. That's what Jason said, Katie. And then, but I asked if you guys were coming to visit Russell still. I remember last summer you said maybe an animal sitter. Yeah, see? Get an animal sitter. Then you guys can come visit us too.
Here, we'll just
put them all in the trailer and just drive across.
We'll buy a couple goats from you if you deliver them. We'll get farm animals, goats.
I don't know how that works.
If they sell them to us.
Out of country.
Don't complicate it. Don't try to make it work. I don't want no goats. I think it'd be cool to do like everybody. A lot of people have pigs. Pigs are cool.
Pigs
would be cool. Everybody says they're super friendly and like pets, and I don't know. The older I get, man, I just have trouble hurting things. Even hunting, like I don't like it, but it is what it is. You got to eat. So I don't know if I could get pigs or goats and harvest them like that.
Jay went and visited what's his face? What's his name? Mike at
yeah.
50 Acres in a Cabin. He went and visited him like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, right before we started YouTube, kind of.
So,
what was the question? I missed it.
if you ever visited them. And then last year when we drove to Florida, we stopped at his workshop that he was working on in Columbus or whatever. Right there. We just stopped because we literally, it was like on and off the expressway. Like we weren't going. We weren't going out of our way. So
I'm actually gonna Venmo Katie and Greg right now for a couple goats.
So they are forced to come
and give them an extra like $50 for shipping. So then they have to deliver them.
I do need to update our shirts. When we did our shirts, because I know I need to do an updated one with like the mudroom and stuff on the deck, because I don't think maybe the first one had the deck, but I don't know how I did the black and white cutout picture the way I did it. Like I don't know how we did it.
You keep saying you did it. I did it.
I
did it on.
We need to do it again, and I need to update everything. I need to update the shirts and everything. So maybe next week I'll do that. Then I'll make a post for you guys all.
Goats, will they seriously eat the seats off my snowmobiles? No, never mind.
You're having goat kids soon? Your goats are. I thought you only had boy goats. No, you guys did get a girl goat. I remember now. I can't keep everything in track all the time.
Goats repopulate like rabbits, but
goat kids soon. That's gonna be fun. You're gonna have lots of goats and you got lots of chickens. You're gonna have lots of stuff to keep in order there.
Tall chair in the trees.
What you call it?
The
tree stand.
Tree stand.
Yeah.
Oh, the hunting station, or the hunting tree stand. Dunham's. I think we got that at Dunham's. Yes.
Yeah.
Many years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's still there. We've used it a few times.
Yeah.
The sun wasn't out for like 3 months in the winter,
and so it was snowy and icy. We're not going to climb up.
We sat on it once or twice,
but that was it. Now it's getting nice out. We'll sit out there again. Caught the goat on the quad with the keys. Oh, that's hilarious.
Brenda, before a few comments. Brenda, I appreciate your comments. Every single video, Brenda's giving me some love. So thank you very much. Like 4 years, I think there's been a comment on every video, all 450 of them. So lots of love, my friend.
Thank you. Jay's the video editor. He does all the editing. I give him credit because I edit photographs, and that's hard enough for me. So I know it's a lot of hard work. So I appreciate him working hard.
I like editing. I don't like the sitting. Like, I'm not a sitter.
He needs like a standing desk or something.
Well, I'm just not a sit still. I'm a fiddle fart, fidgeter, move around. Like I would walk around and move around all day.
I need to get him
sitting for 10 hours editing.
I need to get him like one of them, like a treadmill desk thing, so he can walk and edit.
Yeah, if I could do something while I edit, like move around somehow, it'd be great.
Well, they have like skip to a treadmill.
You're like jumping around trying to click and edit. It doesn't work.
Well, you'll figure it out.
So I just need to,
Katie said one female's pregnant, the other one, second one, not sure. And I saw somewhere that said that because they took one to another couple. Remember I told you up in Northern?
Yeah. So you guys went farther north or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Starting over, you probably are not on the right Facebook page because my other one got hacked. The new one that I have had for like 5 or 6 months has a picture of the cabin, and there's like a sunset going on, and then the cover page is like a really pretty view picture.
Do they like that?
There's
that
like the
page
other
got
one's
hacked and it's not shut down.
No, it's
so
like a
what,
hot
are people
mess.
Getting ripped off.
Well, there's not that many people. They haven't posted on it in a few months.
Okay.
So just make sure you're on the right Facebook page. I can I think let me see if let me Yeah, there we go.
What?
Because I just there. That's our current. That's the real Facebook page. The link that I just posted there.
Right.
So yeah, I don't click on anything now. Like I
Yeah,
made a
guys,
bad
always
mistake
be careful.
before.
Like I feel
Don't ever
bad.
click on links. I mean,
like if you email us, I'll email you back.
Right,
But it's
but-
offgrid with jandjen@yahoo.com. Like that's our email, right? Like
yeah, at
that's it.
yahoo.com.
Just don't we will never ask you for $1 or
No.
anything. Like I feel bad even doing like selling the syrup to you guys because I don't want somehow that to become a scam for somebody. Like I don't need money that bad to rip people off.
But,
That's not our thing. So there's millions of people who do it out there, and I hope you guys don't do that. So
our new Facebook page that I've had for about 6 or 7 months now, because the other one got hacked in late summer last year. It's got like almost 3,500 followers, which is exciting. Like, it's got like 34 something. So I appreciate that. Like everyone that's followed me over there, helping me get to my 5,000. Because when I get to 5,000, that's like making a little bit more money. It's a very small amount of money, but everything helps, right? So somebody asked something about sponsors, and we have like a manager that takes care of that, and they figure out deals, and we take the ones.
You get like 20 emails a day for all kinds of free stuff, but it's
we are the ones that I'm like interested in. I forward to our business manager, and then even some of those we turn down from them. The ones that just don't make sense or that just don't fit into our lifestyle.
We try to just stick to power stations now because and good ones because the companies really help support us. Like they literally keep us going along with your guys' support. Otherwise, like I'd have to go get another JOB. So
the sponsors make the big projects possible.
Yeah. And I mean they're relevant. Money. They're relevant, literally. And M. Jones, like you asked about solar, like you could just as easily get a solar generator power station and run a cabin off that. Like we're gonna have a couple videos in the next month or next couple weeks
with some different power stations that are really nice. Like they're awesome. It's insane the technology they have nowadays and they're not that like 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago, they were like silly expensive. Like,
and they're still costly, but they were like a third of the price they used to be.
They were like $10,000 to $15,000, and now they're 2 to 3, which is still a lot of money. But compared to 10 to 15, it's
and it's going to cost you money to build your own system anyway. Right. So the convenience of them. I'm not trying to talk about it. It's just
like what we've learned.
It's more like possible now. It's ridiculous. It's a good setup now.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for blocking the other, report the other one. I've reported it. We tell everybody to report the other page.
The worst part about Facebook is like no customer support at all.
Yeah, like I got hacked and I tried to email and contact and
Zero
literally
customer support.
Did not hear back for months, and it was like, this is the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's like this major, massive social media thing and could not get any assistance.
If you guys are still here and you asked a question above, and Sean does this all the time, Sean, if you're still here, I really love it. If we miss your comment, I apologize. We try to keep up on it.
We try to, but sometimes
go ahead and do it again. Like if I didn't answer a question, I'm not.
Yeah, we're not purposely ignoring you. We're very open here.
We're ramblers, so it doesn't work well.
We're very open though here. So we're about an hour's drive from the bridge, Chauvin. That's about as specific as we get, just for
security and privacy.
So,
just because, like I said, just for privacy of the cabin and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Security. I've seen YouTube channels tell you exactly where they're at and they get robbed while they're at work, so it sucks.
Yeah.
So that's about as specific as we get. Sorry about that.
We just don't want to be like, oh, we're here, and then we went to town and everything
come back
gone.
After stuff's gone. I've seen it on a couple YouTube channels over the last 10 years, and it's sad.
It's because
they tell too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
we're in about another half hour, guys, or so. We said 9 o'clock.
And we got a lot of people come in about 8:30, or about an hour after we're rolling. So
just so you know, we got about a half hour here left to go. And thank you, everybody, just for being here. And everybody from all over. Like somebody was from France at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like that's awesome.
Australia,
appreciate
you guys
amazing,
very much.
So appreciative, and all the comments and everything you guys give us all the time is amazing, and it
keeps us rolling.
It keeps the every time you like and comment a video, it tells YouTube that it's doing good, and YouTube might show it to one other person because you did that. So that helps. So we appreciate every single thing everybody does.
Thanks, Loretta and Jay, for telling. Like I said, if you guys hit the like button, it helps a lot. Michigan Life above the 45th parallel. Hit that solar up. I can answer some questions for you or help you out when you're ready.
The snow mover, we only got to use it twice because then we didn't get any really snow after that big snow, and then we went to Florida, and then it snowed a little here or there, but not anything big enough to
just drive over.
Right.
So
thanks, Scorpion, for being here.
I'm ready for it to next year.
It'll be good because we'll have it all winter.
I know it's ready. I know it's functional.
So it's exciting. Saskatchewan, Charlevoix, Wisconsin. We got people from all over.
Nancy, John, Deb. Woo.
Thank you for joining us all
today. We get our second fluctuation of
this
people.
Half hour.
We caught up because we missed everything and we yacked.
That's okay. Enjoy your dinner, Michigan. We're gonna work. We got lots of stuff to work on too.
Yeah, Zach. I don't know. I'm just not a behind the desk person, or sitting at a desk.
I need to get him a walking, even if I get him maybe one of them bike things where he can pedal his feet so his feet are moving. Maybe we should get him one of those. You think so he can move his feet while he's editing?
I could really tell you don't understand how editing works.
No, you can just move your feet.
Yeah, but you can't. You have to hit precise spots when you edit, and if I'm vibrating or moving around, I'm not gonna
get used to it. You would adjust to it.
I don't know. I'm not that skillful.
Sugar Shack, we're gonna do a Sugar Shack. We're gonna do that for sure, and it'll be a multi-purpose house, like I said in the
I don't
video.
know. I'm gonna build my own community down at camp. Jen can stay up here with the puppies. This will be her cabin. I'm gonna build my own oasis down by camp. After I build her treehouse.
No, we sold the mobile home shirt.
Yep.
We sold that camper. We sold that, and now we just have a little pop-up. But we sold it. It was time for it to go. We took it downstate and sold it just because we got you could get more money. You could get more money for it when we sold it downstate than up here.
It was still worth using when we sold it. So hacked up videos coming soon. I giggled when I saw that a minute ago.
The pups are quiet. They're sleeping. Timber's next to Jason, and Scout's in the bedroom sleeping in his bed.
How am I supposed to edit out all my coughing, sneezing, and snorting if I can't precisely click it out of the process? If I'm,
you would get used to it, I bet you, after a few weeks or a few days, a few minutes. Puppies are the Timber's next to Jason right there. See?
He's snuggling.
He's unimpressed with us.
He's not snuggling, but he likes this couch because he's not supposed to be over here.
Yeah, they don't ever get to sit on this couch unless there's a blanket. The second I put their dog blankets on here, they know they can get up and they only lay in the blankets. They're actually really good about it because they know.
They're spoiled.
They are. They're spoiled dogs.
I don't know what we're doing starting over. Like, that's why I haven't, like, people ask us about stuff down at camp. On, like, Jen wants to build a shelter down there where the sawmill's at to, like, cover all our tractor and the boat and this and that. And I tell her, I go, I want to have, like, a master plan for that whole area before I do anything, because I don't know if we're going to build
like mini cabins for like guests or like
a 4,000 square foot log cabin that I keep talking about. I don't know. I'd love to do stuff down there. I just want to have like a good layout. I don't want it to be like, oh, I wish I had done this. I wish I had put that there. Like, I just haven't even thought about it yet, to be honest.
We'll figure it all out. We will figure it all out, as we always do.
Flat Tire Farm in Alaska. I've never heard of them. Check it out.
So many YouTube channels that you've never heard of, though. It's like amazing.
I really start to realize, like, I already am aware of it, but I really start to realize how fortunate we are to have you guys here hanging out with us, and for our videos to get the attention they do. When I see the thousands and thousands of other channels that do
there's
what
like
we do.
So many channels and so many.
So we've worked hard. We've worked really hard to keep stuff rolling here, but other people have too, and
everybody works hard.
And the fact that you guys keep hanging out with us means a lot to us.
Yes, 100%.
So.
I mean, the house, we already own it. There's no reason to, I mean, you could have money, but like, it's nice to have that place, and it's close to family. So like right now, there's no plans to sell it or anything. It's family's close. Family members are getting older and having health stuff. So it's just worth it for us to have.
Once your parents and stuff get older and you need to like be close to them to help them and stuff, and like Jen's parents are still young. My dad's gone, but my mom's still around, but she's still doing in good shape. So I mean, someday we'll have to be closer to that area,
to like be around for stuff.
Or the master plan is, like, Jen and I, neither one of us work for a company our entire lives or have retirement, so to rent a couple. So maybe rent it out.
We'll just see. We're not making any rash decisions selling it. We weren't forced to sell it to buy this, like some people were. Like, they had to sell everything to move, and that because of the situation we put ourselves upon in, that we weren't forced to.
We're just really careful about stuff.
We weren't forced to sell everything to buy what we wanted. And
well, plus, I mean, this property is really nice, and our cabin's nice, but we didn't have to like overextend ourselves to get it. So I mean, you might think hundreds of thousands of dollars or something, but we're talking pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
And it's all sweat equity. So it's like the same thing with the place downstate. It's a very small place.
Yeah, it's small. And I mean, it's so nice to have when we like to do laundry and we go see friends and family downstate. So it's worth it to have. Everything's.
Wouldn't be shacking up with my brothers, family, or anybody if we went and visited everybody. So it's like, anyway. Anyway.
So it works for what we need. It works for our lifestyle. We're just
the bifacial solar panels. Like, people talk about those all the time, and I've done zero research. So from my just assuming or assumptions is they collect watts or reflections from behind too. It doesn't double the capacity. It just increases the efficiency. Is that what I'm like? Like, you'd have to hang them. They'd have to put them on a racking system where it could reflect light up from under. I'm just trying to. I don't get it. I mean, I understand, I think, but
Hello, Tyler from North Carolina. My sister just moved there, North Carolina. Carolina Shores, where she just moved to, Tyler. Katie, I have not checked out the solar pump. I know you've talked about it, and I've told you about it last summer. We've just been insanely busy. We need to get a well down there first, and then we can get, because they have the pump that they pump. And if we can get a well down there, then we could have the pump, and it'd be awesome. Jason's going to borrow Dave's thing. He talked to Dave about it already. So
thingamajigger for a shallow well.
So maybe Dave will come help him, or maybe Dave will just let him borrow it. We'll see, but let's dig the well first, and then we can maybe have it, and that'd be awesome. So the cabin, the bottom underneath it's so much warmer now, and your pipes, like, yes. There was a couple weeks in January when it was very cold that you had to worry about stuff.
Yeah.
But that was it. Like, anytime one of us would wake up at night, he was like, just turn on the faucet.
It stayed on average, like, because I put a thermometer under there.
About 30, right?
Well, it stayed about 10 degrees warmer than it was outside.
Yeah.
So when it was 20 outside, it was about 30, a little bit above freezing under there. So that was a huge difference. That let us keep our pipes and the floor. I've never noticed the floor being super cold before, but I'm sure, like I said, the controversial bubble foil thing, like, that's all we have. And I've never noticed it. We wear slippers, but, small space heats up fast, but there's no denying it. Like, keeping the airflow underneath is going to help a lot. And it did, like I said, 10 degrees warmer than it was outside. So we could keep the water going until the first week of January.
Yeah.
Which was huge because we didn't have to melt snow all the time. So,
Rick, we're still working on it. I'm going to measure the area out tomorrow and see how big it is, because we looked at patio stones today when we were in town, and then figure it out from there to see how many patio stones we would need, and then figure it out from there, because we want to figure out how big we want it to be. That way we can have a game plan, because we can't do any more concrete pour or anything for probably another 3 weeks till the temperature is a little more solid.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do cement in front of the door and then figure out what we're doing over the side. Let's see. Is the wish list up to date? Mostly. I might have some stuff I need to delete off of it, but I mean, I've been.
Go do that right now. Mike, good job on losing weight, buddy. Like, I'm about 260 right now. I'd love to be down about 2. I'm fine at 210. I don't mind being that big, but
he's working on it.
Now that I'm getting older, like, in my 20s and 30s, I didn't mind. In my early 30s, I didn't mind because I felt fine, but I'm starting to feel it a little bit. So I need to, like, thin up a little bit.
Good night, Justice League. Thanks for being here tonight. We appreciate it. Hot tub.
Eternal.
He's gonna fix it. It's not dead.
It's not devastating by any means. I can fix anything with hot tubs. So I already found broken manifolds and broken filter rings.
Did you climb under it?
Well, yeah, I saw stuff that's broken. Okay. Hopefully, it's like $100 worth of plumbing stuff. So
we'll fix that. I'm eager for him to fix it, because then we can fill it, and on these, like, chilly nights, it'd be perfect to sit in. Like, when it's
literally brought it up like 5
times.
It's been warm for like 4 days. She's like,
but it'd be like nice on these cold nights. It'd be nice to sit in the hot tub for like a little bit.
I concur. I
agree. So I'm just, people want to see us have the hot tub back. So that's all I'm saying.
I thought people. Didn't Greg and Katie, you still here? Did they do something different? They still have the IBC.
They still have the IBC tow. I think they were going to think about doing something different. But
the little propane heater thing, man, that was Jenny's idea. That was pretty epic.
I'm an idea.
She thinks outside the box. That's for sure.
Jason wanted to do he was thinking like wood heat and stuff, and I never
considered with propane, because it's just like everybody does wood heat. That's kind of the theme of off grid is wood heat. But the problem with that is maintaining a fire for hours on end to heat 300-400 gallons of water. The propane thing, you click it on and 2 hours later you go back and it's like the simplest off-grid way to do it. Like if
Yeah,
I
it's
could make a good
propane.
video about it, it'd get millions of views. People would be like, "Oh, this is brilliant." But
You guys, Katie, you guys need to do what we did. Get an old hot tub.
yeah,
Make it work. Like you guys, like always have old hot tubs, like on
do the same thing we
Facebook,
did.
and then
Trust
just
me.
make it
Like,
work
do
with
it.
the
$120 on-demand heater. Run a
Mhm.
pump through it for 2 hours. It heats like 20 to 25 degrees an hour. Don't get some massive like
right, because
8
then you
foot.
have somewhere nice to like actually sit. 'Cause I know she said it's like weird. It's kind of weird to like
Well,
sit
I
in
mean,
a.
it's an IBC tote, so it works. But
It's not as comfortable.
but our hot tub is only like 200 gallons. Like, so it's less water than it's
Katie, you just don't need a
heats up
bigger
fast.
firebox. Just $120 propane heater. So Jason needs to make. We got lots of good like time lapse or start to finish or like how-to videos. Just literally need to catch up on videos because we're a little bit behind.
Like
and
we're so busy. Just
we are
doing other
busy.
stuff.
We are busy.
Just trying to enjoy life a little bit.
We're busy, and we had a little bit of fun for 2 months, so we're back on schedule.
Jay hibernates in the wintertime. Jimmy, Arkansas, I am so bad with names, guys.
Jimenez,
Jose. Like, I'm sorry, I pronounce enunciation of things and pronouncing things. I'm terrible.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
It's kind of like I have been off grid and sheltered my entire life.
Katie and Greg, you guys never answered what you're cooking for dinner tonight.
No. Pizza.
I don't wear like.
I got Domino's.
I wear like very, very, very minimal makeup. So that's my secret. Is I don't cake on makeup. I literally put on like very, very minimal stuff, basically to make me not look tired. Because in our early YouTube videos, I got told I look tired too much. So then I put on minimal makeup, just to not look tired, to look live like a human being. And I wash my face. I never go to bed with makeup or anything on my face. Steak and potatoes. We just bought some steaks today that were on clearance at the store.
Yeah. Pulled them right out of the dumpster. No, just kidding.
How big, Katie? They might seem like they're big, but like you can do what ours is like a 4-person one, right?
Our hot tub is considered a 5 to 6 seater.
Yeah,
which it's like 4-person comfortably.
Right, but
and
just look on Facebook. You can find one for free.
I think
if
it's
you have
80 inches square, but it's not super deep. Like hot tub designs, whatever. I won't get into it.
But if you have questions and stuff and you think it's too big or something, send us a message or an email because
hot tubs aren't as intimidating. Like they look big, but they don't actually hold as much water as they look like they do.
Yeah, Jason can help you out and make you feel better about it.
Most hot tubs, like big ones are 350 gallons. Small ones like ours, there's 2 to 225.
Probably be really happy if you get a good one. What filter? You got a filter you like the best for the rainwater system? You've got them linked in a couple of videos, right? I think they're maybe in all the videos now.
And our rainwater stuff, because we have our Berkey for drinking water, I just bought on Amazon the real cheap DuPont. There's like single canisters you can buy, and some of them are sediment and some of them are micron. So you could do the sediment filter first and then like the 5 micron. And that takes out everything to where it's good enough for showering and washing dishes and stuff. And then and plus, don't catch me saying things wrong. When we transfer our water from our rain catchment tanks to our cabin tank, I put a 1 micron filter on the end of the hose to transfer it, and that keeps our primary tank really clean. I've mentioned that in quite a few videos, But that is like step 1 filtration. So then the water that's in our primary tank is pretty clean before it even goes through those 2 DuPonts. Those DuPont filters were only like 15 or 20 bucks per canister. So you don't have to go crazy, but you do need a Berkey for drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know,
Coffee,
an Alexa
cooking.
Pure or whatever the
Yeah.
other couple options are. Or like Greg and Katie had a video where they had a RO or like a
Reverse
like a
osmosis,
yeah, like a countertop reverse osmosis system. We haven't tried that, but it is an option.
Mm-hmm.
So
since 2019, I don't. That one might be a little too old. That one might be rotting. Look on Facebook though. If you find a free one, send us. Jason can help you out with it a little. Like tell you if it's gonna be crap, or if it's too big. If it's you might think it's
fiberglass
too big.
lasts forever. You just need the shell. You don't need the cabinet or the plumb. You're gonna have to replumb it all anyway.
We had
and simplify it. There are some crap ones though, so I get you. You are correct.
That is the best thing. That
be cautious,
Jessica. That is like literally my like motto lately for the last like year. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen if you ask? Like, the very worst that's gonna happen is no. That's like the very worst answer you're gonna get, and if you're already expecting that answer, then it's okay. And everything else is better than that. Like the worst answer, and you're okay with it, is no. I don't know. It's been my attitude for like the last 6 months or a year, and it's been working out good for me. So, rainwater, it's okay, Steven. It goes through a lot of filters because it goes through the filter on the end of the gutter.
No filter on the gutter.
Right. Well, there's a sock that catches a lot of the crap.
That just catches the big stuff. You have the 1 micron hose filter, and then it goes through sediment. Then it goes through 5 micron in the cabin, and then we only drink it from the Berkey.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not dead. We've been drinking that water for 5 years.
And it's not.
It's actually really nice because it
doesn't have all the minerals and stuff like your like city water.
So like when you take a shower in the city and you have a softener system where it takes all the minerals out and your water's really soft. The rainwater is the same because it doesn't have any minerals in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually really nice.
My hair is like so soft all the time now. I love it because there's no minerals and crap in there. So it's like wonderful.
Yeah, I haven't worried, like Greg and Katie said, the remineralization. Like I just kind of assume like, hey, I'll take a multivitamin and that'll replace the minerals that I would get from my water. Maybe I'm ignorant in thinking that. I mean, obviously, our water, being rainwater, doesn't have any minerals in it, but I don't feel like, right? Like we could get minerals from vitamins if we take.
But there's no
vitamins.
Viruses in like water that came from the sky. It's not like it was.
Well, the thing people worry about is the bird poop and stuff on the roof.
Oh.
So that's why we do the micron filters and stuff,
and
the Berkey. Like the micron filters just make it so we can shower and
I mean,
wash
like
dishes and stuff.
We don't drink it until it goes to the Berkey, and we've been using a Berkey for 5 years now without any issues.
And we're not. I mean, we don't eat real good. We don't eat, super bad either. But we don't have any, belly issues or anything like that from the water or from anything. So yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. Tastes fine to me. The water does.
Yeah. The Berkey systems work great. I mean, that's what they're made for.
To filter out the crap.
Yeah. So maybe Cool Quest is here. The new landowners.
They bought more.
They bought land up in Yoop.
Okay, very cool.
I don't know if they put a video out with more details yet, but congratulations, guys. Cool Quest bought some property.
Hello, Airman. How is everybody tonight? Got about 10 more minutes. Thank you to y'all for just joining us. Yeah, if we were lacking minerals, I mean, we eat pretty good. We eat lots of vegetables, so
yeah,
that's what
we used to take a lot of vitamins, but we've been slacking on the vitamins lately.
But we eat a lot of vegetables, lots of greens and lots of salads, so
I don't wear a mask when I'm doing stuff outside either, so I probably eat a lot of minerals that float in the air. A lot of dirt, anyway. Dirt's got minerals in it, right?
Dirt and sawdust. It's good for the soul.
That's what's in my cup is mineral water.
We get plenty of dog kisses too. The dogs give us lots of minerals. Oh my goodness gracious!
I don't know if there's silver in the Berkey filters. I know they just. I don't know the chemistry or the whatever they're made of. I have no idea. I know they're good for a really long time, like tons and tons of like. I can't remember the number. Sorry. Dirt don't hurt. So,
Bonnie, yes, syrup season is over. We just
1 week ago, like not even a week ago, like 5 days, I think we did our last batch.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was very happy to have it be done because most of my March was spent doing syrup, which I love it, but then you have to move on and carry on with life at some point. But the weather was not
weather
very very good for doing other things anyway. So
everybody else been so nice for like a month, and our stuff's like flowers are just starting to like peek out of the ground, like stuff I planted last year and stuff. So
we're so excited, guys, for spring and summer. This is gonna be another great year. Like we're gonna get a lot of stuff done.
Gonna be more homesteady stuff, off-grid homesteading stuff. Root cellar.
We're gonna put a bunch of gardens. Like we're gonna terrace the hill down. I think that's what we're doing, right? You haven't argued with me about that yet.
As long as you can make it work, trust you.
We have someone local that's way closer that's gonna sell us compost.
Yeah, they're like super close. Last year we had to drive like
a few miles.
Last year we had to drive like 35 minutes each way with dirt, and we found somebody that's really close, like, so they got manure too. They got cows, so it's gonna make life a lot better.
So I can run over there, get a truckload of manure in like 5 minutes, and so
it's gonna be wonderful this summer.
Lots of compost, lots of gardening. Yeah,
lots of poop.
You're gonna see a lot of crap here on Off Grid with Jay and Jen.
That's what we should call a video.
This is why I told you we have to like cut off at like an hour, because after an hour to 90 minutes it gets a little
we got 8 more minutes.
I get a little chatty.
8 more minutes, and that's
mention that the folks don't like it.
Well, because there's been lots of videos where we cut down stuff and people give us there's lots of negative Nancy's.
I feel like there's a lot less of that, and I don't know it used to be really bad. I don't know if YouTube's better at filtering it out,
or they just left.
Those people just don't come on YouTube anymore because they realize that people show real life rather than like such filtered stuff that you see elsewhere. But yeah.
I
don't cut them all.
We have the outhouse, so it's kind of like a compost because it just goes in the ground.
Yeah, we just go out to the old outhouse.
So, and then I've got the little inside toilet for nighttime, so I don't have to. But we do have a compost pile too, for like food and coffee and eggshells and everything.
Yep.
Next to one of the water tanks. They're separate, but they're close
and stuff.
So we got to turn that over because it's been sitting there for a few months. But
Terry, I have a pile of windows behind the barn that I got for free, like I don't know, a long time ago now.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, a long time ago. However big those will let me make a greenhouse, I'll make the greenhouse that big. Then I don't have to spend any money.
It'll be a greenhouse / sugar shack. That way we can use it for sugar shack. And
we're gonna try to do lots of stuff more so from the land this year. More milling. Like Greg and Katie, they do a lot of milling with lumber.
Yes, we're going to mill a lot this year.
We're going to be a lot more.
We're not going to the little lumber store and buying stuff.
the last couple of years, there was a lot of urgency to get the barn done so we could have shelter for our tools and equipment. The cabin, obviously, shelter for us. So now that the urgency is gone, we're going to take the time and try to benefit from the resources we have here at the property. So, and we cut trees down,
Yep, we're gonna mill a lot. You guys are gonna see a lot of milling.
We gotta thin stuff out.
A lot of milling this year. We're gonna use the sawmill to death this year. Unless we absolutely need it, we're not going to buy lumber. Gonna use everything we have.
That's the plan anyway.
I'm gonna try to make them stick to it. It's fun. I like to watch a mill. I want to get better at milling myself. Katie's really good at it, but I can't push it at a good.
You just gotta do it a few times.
Yeah, I can't push it.
You gotta get in tune with the machine.
But I just can't. I'm not good at pushing it. I want to go faster, and then I don't go fast enough.
You gotta get
So I just have to learn it.
And then when you get I don't know, the few things, she's done it a few times and some crazy stuff's happened. So
yeah, so I hit a knot or a burr or something, or
the belt starts slipping and it's rubbing the belt. I've never had that happen to me, but of course it happens to Jen.
So I wanna mill. I would like to participate
black
in milling.
Smoke starts bellowing from the.
I'd like to participate in milling a little bit more this year, but. Maybe we'll see what happens.
You'll get to it. Like I said, just always something to do. You gotta learn it all.
Terry and Gary, we want to build an outdoor kitchen, so we need some lumber for the posts and I saw a friend of mine shared a cool picture of their outdoor kitchen and it was some logs, posts, some tree trunks, and then on the sides they had some live edge siding, and on the front. Remember, Jenna's I showed you? And on the front, it had live edge siding where all the cook place was. And on the opens in the back, it was all open. And it looked really nice. And I really liked that. And it was very simple.
We had all kind of we just have to figure out the end game plan. Even the sugar shack and stuff. We don't
have a lot of real estate up here. So if you guys have good suggestions, we can put places, stuff. Send us a message.
You talk about the top of the hill.
Yeah, up here at the hill.
The top of the hill, we're running out. Yeah, when she says we're running out of real estate.
We have 15 acres.
15 acres, but we're this tiny little top of the hill, and it's filling up fast. So
we want something like an outdoor kitchen you want up here.
But there's a giant cliff 10 feet from the cabin.
Where do we have it at? And a sugar shack, we could build down a camp because we could have all the, all the lines going down there. So that would make a lot of sense. But then, I don't know. We're just running out of space to have everything that we want to have. Yes, I'm a little pushy and I'm okay with it. I'm bossy and Jason knows it.
She's not boring.
Everybody that we're friends with and stuff knows that I can be very relaxed, but when I want something, I'm a little aggressive. And I'm okay with it.
Makes the world go around. keeps me in order. Keeps me moving.
Katie, you look like you're good with it, so you just show the good stuff when you're on your videos. I like it. I'll just have Jason showing that. That's just the pushing part, but I'll learn better this year. That's a goal for mine. To mill a couple.
When the engine's literally shaking, that means you are doing something wrong.
I'm going too slow.
No, you're going too fast. It's supposed to feel like butter.
I tried both. Yeah, so we'll figure it out.
You need a boss too.
Everybody. See, that's what the ladies are here for, to be the boss. I think we're going to have a video tomorrow, guys, and one on Sunday. You guys get a bonus video. We kind of got off schedule a little bit here at the beginning of April because of some sponsorship issues. So we have lots of footage to get out. So you guys are going to see a little bit of videos going out. If you guys haven't seen the latest video about the dry concrete pour update, be sure to check it out. It's doing really well on YouTube.
People seem to like it.
And we're like super excited about it. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. And if you know anybody that would like to know an update about it, share it with some friends because we appreciate that all too. And yeah, we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly.
Pine Mountains.
Pancakes and waffles are so good with the syrup. Anybody that's buying the syrup from us, you guys will appreciate it. With a little bit goes a long way though, so you have to make it, make it last.
We got a lot of stickers too, right? So we'll throw some stickers in there with you guys. So
and we'll make some updated stickers and updated shirts for everybody.
We are not in the Porcupine Mountains, but
we are in the lower peninsula.
We're close to the upper.
Yeah, we're about an hour south of the bridge. Yeah. So
thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
For just hanging out. We just wanted to do like a spring kind of update because we haven't been on live for a couple months, and we know you guys all appreciate it.
We enjoy hanging out with you guys. VIP list for sure.
Yes, thank you everybody for being here.
Appreciate all your support.
Look for a video probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a couple of fun little simple videos, so they're not
extravagant.
They're not as intricate, but
what's been going on.
Yep. We're gonna do a lot of fiddle farting for the next few videos, and then we'll get in a good schedule.
Got lots of building stuff going on too. So thanks for being here, guys, and
we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. All right, guys. Thank you. Well, thank you, Steve and Susie. Appreciate it for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Good night, guys.
Bye, Mike. Thanks, Cool Quest.